In this video, I'll show you exactly how 70 subscribers on YouTube made me nearly 10k. And if you calculate, it's around $150 per each subscriber I was getting on my channel. So if you are personally courses and you want to learn more about frontend and backend in your content, especially in YouTube, in this video I'll show you exactly step by step, and this video I'll show you exactly step by step how I was doing it. Without further talking, let's actually get into the video. So with my old offer, each 70 subs I got on YouTube made me nearly 10k. And if you calculate it, that's around $150 per each subscriber you get. And this was all my old offer when I was teaching people how they can make money for Snapchat. And what's funny is I was the only one in that niche. I was making 35k more for Snapchat by myself, and I was pretty much the only one in YouTube, in Instagram, teaching other people how they can make money from Snapchat. This was my old offer, and this was also my first ever offer run. I scaled it personally to 4k days at the age of 15. It was over a year ago right now. So here's exactly how I turned 70 YouTube subscribers into nearly $10,000 cash collected profit with 3 videos posted. We are talking only about profit, I'm not talking about revenue, because still it was around 90% profit. So basically I was just spending my own payment processor and software. So if you're selling courses, coaching, consulting, basically if you have any offer online, if you have time to make YouTube videos, if you spend time making YouTube videos, or if you want to scale your course and make YouTube videos, and if you want high profit margins basically but not chasing views and revenue, this video is for you. If you are not selling course online, this video is not for you. I'm not gonna here talk how to make first 10k a month online. I'm here gonna talk how exactly you can scale courses. So if you are not selling courses, if you do not have offer, then this video is not for you. And basically if you want high profit margins, because that's the goal. Some people want, let's say, $1 million in revenue with 5% profit margins. Like if you want anything like that, you're making 50k profits but you have 1 million revenue. If you want like that, this is my system. I'm a big believer of maximizing profit self. That's why I'm really focusing on having high profit margins, because that's the goal. I prefer to have 100k revenue with 80% profit margins and 1 million revenue with 5% profit margins. I just care about how much money I get personally to my bank account. I do not care how much money I make in revenue. That's why if I care about profit, not about revenue, we are here not chasing views, we are here collecting ideal client persona, and we are not here collecting revenue, we are here collect profits. And since I was not chasing views, since I was maximum profit in my business, I don't want to get any high revenue, low profit business. I want to mid revenue and high profit business. That's the goal. So I'm not chasing views, right? And since I knew from the beginning that I don't want to chase views, I basically made 3 videos targeting my exact ICP. You need to really deep now analyze what your ideal ICP is, what your ideal client persona is. And my ICP was 9 to 5 people that want to add few K every single month to their 9 to 5 salary, because Snapchat is a really simple thing, just posting faceless videos. So it took around half an hour to 2 hours every single day, so it was not time consuming. That's why it was perfect for 9 to 5 people. And it's really important to know your ICP. Make sure you know that your ICP is actually qualified, because for example, instead of targeting 9 to 5 people, I could target beginners that want to go 10k per month. And if I target beginners, this means I'm targeting kids, because who else wants to go 10k per month? Like mostly often kids, they've been sold the dream by Andrew Tate, Iman Ghazi and all of those people that they need to get the 10k per month level. And I knew that these kids don't have money. I just know that they're beginners, they do not have money to spend, because mostly of them are 14, 15, 16 and they're not super qualified people, you know. So I knew that I can't focus people who do not have money, who want to get rich super quick. I knew that I need to focus 9 to 5 people that want to add few K every single month to their 9 to 5 salary. If I target people from US, they're making, let's say, 3k every single month. They have less problem spending 5k on high ticket package instead of people who are complete beginners and make like $500 every single month from some random side hustles. So basically the videos I made were exactly targeting my ICP, 9 to 5 people that want to add few K every single month to their 9 to 5 salary. New method how 9 to 5ers can make money for Snapchat. Like that was basically the video. If you take a look, I'm here, new method here, so Snapchat background there, and here showing revenue, so people knew what they actually expect. Second video was new update about Snapchat. So when people watched this video, they went to this. So if there was new update Snapchat, they watched this video and they knew exactly what they need to prepare, what they need to focus on if they want to actually make money for Snapchat, if they want to fully make money with Snapchat, because Snapchat had big update that was basically shifting the whole monetization program. Lastly, my third video, how I make 30k every single month for Snapchat with less than 2 hours of work every single day. So if you take a look here, this video was just exactly targeting 9 to 5s in the title. This video is moving these 9 to 5ers to this video in terms of updates, and if they watch both of them, they were nurturable Snapchat, because my biggest problem, one of my biggest problems, was that people were not actually in the Snapchat. Like nobody knew that they can make money for Snapchat, so my biggest problem was to get people in the top of funnel. And since they were converted, since they knew that they could make money for Snapchat, I was just converting them on this video, how they can make money with low amount of work every single day, because that's basically what 9 to 5ers want, right? And you know, I can talk about videos, updates, titles, etc. But the real question is, how did I convert these people? Because that's the goal of the conversion, is the goal, the making money is actually the goal in the offer. So all of the videos, the first video, second video and third video had linked the VSL page in the first link in the description. And the VSL page was really simple, just a headline, then VSL and then a lot of testimonials, because testimonials is thing that really converts. And the VSL was around 15-16 minutes, so it was not super super long, but it was not super short, so we could also convert people on that. So people spent more time with me. And basically the whole VSL was crafted to actually build that dream, get that dream of people that they can make money for Snapchat. It was breaking out exactly how I was making money for Snapchat, how my students are making money for Snapchat, and how people could make money for Snapchat, because that was the goal, right? I was converting people how they can make money for Snapchat. And now there is really important thing, since I knew exactly who I'm targeting, I had a simple qualification for. I didn't want to unqualified people to be booking. What I mean by unqualified, simply people who do not have money to spend on high ticket program, which was basically above $2K. If someone had $2K or more, he was qualified. And the reason I had qualification for him is that I didn't want to have any unqualified people on calls, because if closer is hopping on tons of unqualified calls, if he needs to waste time hopping on a calls with a bunch of people who do not have money to spend, like spending an hour on a call, even 15 minutes, even 20 minutes, this is a lot of time waste for a closer, right? If people were qualified, if they had more 2K to spend, they hopped on a call. And when people were hopping on a call, I had really good pre-call process. The goal of pre-call process was to person spend as much time as possible with my content, to consume all of my content possible, to all of my emails, consume all of my emails, to consume all of my videos. I actually recorded few videos. I'm talking about pre-call process because that's what actually sells. The call itself is not selling. So if you want to learn more about pre-call process, just go take a look at all of my YouTube videos. Since they were on the call and they were really pre-warmed up, they were really warmed up, they're really hyped on being on the call, being able to get my product, they were just converting to money. And they were converting to packages for around 5K. And thanks to the whole process above I had. So basically, thanks to this process I explained in this video, I closed 3 deals in 3 days with 70 subscribers. So basically this 3 deals was $5,000 paid in full, $500 plus $420. This was basically 2 packages. So this was 1 package and this was upsell package, and $5,000 paid in full. And right now you may ask, like, why here I'm talking about $9,820 instead of this $1,100. Again, I'm talking about profit. I hate people flex about the revenue because I know that most of the courses have around 20, 30, 40% maximum profit, and they do not have 70, 80% profit. And my goal is to have that really high profit margins. That's why I'm talking here about revenue. This is how much I closed them, but what actually I made was around $9,820. So this $5,000 paid in full was one-on-one mentorship with me. This $500 was basically a mid-ticket program plus upsell for $420. This was basically an automation Snapchat to create videos faster, to be able to do all of the video faster. And this $5,000 paid in full was also a high ticket one-on-one coaching with me. As you can see here, $5,000 spent here, $5,000 spent here, and here it is around $900. And I guess if you are watching the video, you probably have more than 70 subscribers, right? And you probably was not able to get to the level of making $140 per each subscriber. And you may be asking, like, why all of this thing work, why for me it worked, why for you it didn't work. You may ask all of that things. So let me show you exactly why my process work and how you can replicate it to your offer to also be able to make really good money from each subscribers you get. If you take a look at all of my videos, if you take a look at video 1, if you take a look at video 2, and if you take a look at video 3, all of my videos, every single video I posted was basically a conversion event. I can say that all of my videos were crafted as a type of VSL, or basically the whole VSL ecosystem, because this video was a bit framed like a VSL, breaking down for people how they can make it. But the goal of this video was to convert people. The goal of this video was to convert people not to my offer itself, but to basically convert people to Snapchat. Snapchat was not really popular, and also right now it's not really popular. And the goal of this video was just to get trust and convert these people. And all of these videos were strictly ICP videos. This video was directly targeting 9 to 5 people. This video was just converting these 9 to 5 people into getting them into the middle funnel. And this video was fully targeting 9 to 5 people because I told them that it took me around 1-2 hours every single day to make money for Snapchat. So when the videos are super niche down, of course they are not gonna get high amount of views. That's why they have really small audience. But since they have small audience, but they were niche down, they have really high intent. Because people are just searching how they can make money after the 9 to 5, how they can make money with 2 hours every single day. And if they say typed how they can make money after the 9 to 5 spending only 2 hours every single day, YouTube showed this video and YouTube showed this video. And since they watch only one of this, YouTube showed this video on the homepage and this video on the homepage. And since all of the videos were crafted like a VSL, people were finally converting because I was just giving the solution for their problem. How to add few $1,000s every single month to their 9 to 5 salary with spending no more than 2-3 hours every single day. That's why it was perfect targeting, and that's how I was able to convert these people really easily without any problems. Because I was the person giving the solution for the problem they knew they had. That's why it worked really good. Actually, if you take a look at it, it's not super colorful like it may sound, because if you have small audience, you need to get insane amount of trust before. Because even let's take a look at Amazon example, right? If you order from something from Amazon or any other marketplace. And you see the two exact products, one with only one review, let's say 5-star review, and the second one with 2,421 reviews, but 4.2 stars, right? Probably order from this one that had higher amount of views because you trust more people more. This is basically human psychology. That's why if you have really small audience, like 70 subscribers is nothing. Like people do not trust people with 70 subscribers because they do not look mainstream, and since they do not look mainstream, you automatically think that they are shit. So really important thing, if you want to be able to convert people on this, let's say $140 for each subscriber you get, you need to have a lot of proof for yourself. So firstly, what I had, lot of testimonials. All of testimonials of my clients scaling past 10k a month for Snapchat, past 15k a month for Snapchat, all of testimonials like that, because when people watched the video, they were already converted. They basically knew if someone else did it, they can also do it. And all of the testimonial videos, all of the social proof videos, they were basically solving each problem. For example, one testimonial was framed in a way that only targets people who work 9 to 5 physically. Then the second one that only targets people who work mentally, who work in the office, who want to work on their phone, not on their laptop because they are tired of their laptop and all of that stuff. Basically, all of the testimonials needs to handle most of the objections. I had also my own proof of concept, so I was able to explain on the call, on the pre-call process, how exactly everything works. So the person hopping on the call could understand this and make the decision logically. It was still an emotional decision because 99% of our decisions are emotional, but still it looks really rational. People were converting by itself. And the thing that really helped me a lot and that's gonna help you a lot is basically the binge factor. Because I knew if I post only, let's say, one video, I would not be able to close any of those deals. Even though this $400 package, $500 package, and I'm not talking about this $5,000 deals. Because there is something called the binge factor, and I think Google actually made a study on it, that basically people need to spend a lot of time on your content. You need to remember that nobody's converting from one video. Like, you're never gonna get any conversion from one single video posted, no matter how viral it went. When I hopped on a call with my clients, when I ask my clients how many videos they watch before booking a call and buying, as you can see here, not buying, but just booking a call. Before even making that decision that they wanna hop on a call with me, that they wanna work with me, every single one said 2 or 3 minimum. They didn't just watch, let's say, this 5-minute video and automatically wanted to buy, or they didn't just watch this 8-minute video and automatically wanted to, let's say, book a call, or this 8-minute video and automatically wanted to book a call. They needed mostly often to watch all of them. That's why you need to keep in mind about the binge factor. You need to post few videos so people can actually trust you and spend as much time as possible with you, because they need to spend time with you before booking a call, hopping on a call, buying from your landing page, or basically just converting on a call. You need to make sure that you have as much content as possible. So if you're able to record podcasts, if you're able to just record really long form videos, let's say 20-30 minute long form videos, like fully raw, with no cuts, with no edits, etc. Then post some viral videos, let's say 7-8 minute viral video, just going pretty broad but still in your ICP, that's able to convert people on the top of funnel. Then post some videos that just give straight value, let's say 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes videos that just give pure value, and that's how people can actually convert, because you're not gonna be able to convert people from one video. Like, I promise you, the only way you can convert people from one video is if the video is 5, 6, 7 hours long. If the video is super long, because then people spend a lot of time with you on the one video, but still they need to spend a lot of time with you. And also it's really important for you to know what you can sell. I just split it in 3 parts. Firstly, coaching, done with you, done for you, etc. This is basically one-on-one coaching, this high ticket, and I chose this one for my old offer, and this is exactly what I have right now. If you don't know, I scale offers past 20k a month. I scaled this Snapchat offer I'm just showing you in this video to 4k days. I scaled bunch of my clients offers, and basically the reason why I always choose coaching is basically the best lever for my ICP hands-on, because I know I can just deliver to every client manually. This is not super scalable system. I know that I won't be able to scale past 2 million, 3 million, $5 million months with that, because I won't be able to deliver that good since I work with every client one-on-one. So I focus on delivering to clients and on profits. That's why I chose this system. And basically the prices start from 3k. So my old Snapchat was 5k, right now it's 9k. It's all up to you how much time you spend and how much value you actually give. Then you are selling masterminds, which actually I'm planning right now for the current offer, but this is mostly often for people inside your coaching, inside your program, since you already deliver them. And these are mostly often 1, 2, 3, 5 day events. For example, for my niche right now, for client scaling info offers. So I just book one villa, private jet, they fly out in private jets, and we just focus for 3 days on actually scaling the offer. And these prices are higher, much higher. These are 8k, 10k, 20k. It really depends like what you get inside. I will be doing it really soon, and I want to do it actually the best, because I just really want to deliver a great product, like the great mastermind for my clients. Like, I know that I won't be able to make a lot of money from that, because I will be spending a lot of money on chefs, on DJs, on yachts we're gonna rent, on even on jets we're gonna charter. This is gonna be strictly revenue driven thing, more for fun for me and to actually deliver for people. You need to keep in mind that the only way to have mastermind if you already deliver to people with coaching, with mentorship, etc. Let's say I recently scaled Jack from 4k months to 9k days in less than 2 months, so he won't have any problems with spending, let's say, another 10-15k on masterminds. I won't be actually making really good money from that, because as I said before, I will be spending a lot of that on houses, jets and all of the accommodation, but I doubt it's gonna be a really helpful event, and I know Jack gonna scale past 20-30k days probably, and I know he's also ready to spend that because he already made ROI with me. And lastly, third thing, course. I was using course as a pretty much downsell thing for disqualified people. So let's say if someone wanted to start with Snapchat, I was selling them either low ticket course for $20 or mid ticket for $400, because this was just additional way to make money from people who are already disqualified. And that's what really works if you have a lot of traffic. If you have a lot of traffic in your offers, then just make qualified, disqualified form and just downsell all of the disqualified people into some low ticket course. This can be low ticket course for $20 with the goal to upsell for $400. Can be only one course for $50, for $100, for $500. Some people are selling even for 1.5k. It really depends what problem you are solving. And also thing that really need to keep in mind, we can split success in info to two things. Firstly, half of the success is basically your offer. The quality of your offer itself, because if you have shitty delivery, then you're not gonna work for long. Then how unique is your offer and how valuable is your offer? If your offer is basically shit, if you're not giving anything to people, you're basically not gonna succeed in info. But you need to keep in mind that other 50% of your success is your copy, is your backend. This is what I basically call the whole backend system. So it's your VSL, videos, all of your sales process, all of your system, all of your SOPs, all of the thing with managing people if you have your team, managing setters, closer, dialers, basically going up with new content ideas. This is what I call the backend. The front end is really cool, but the backend is what really scales the offer. I'm a big believer that you should have stronger backend than front end, but you should also have strong front end. Like, this is not negotiable thing. You need to have both. But most of the people have great front end, but they have shitty backend, and that's why you as a person selling courses and probably want to scale past 20k a month, you need to really focus on backend itself. Because let's say if your copy is weak, nothing converts. If your sales process is shitty, also nothing converts. If your pre-call process is shitty, nobody's buying from you, nobody's showing up on a call. If your offer sucks, then nothing sticks and nobody will pay for something that has no value. Because really important thing, the pretty much type of mindset I have is that you don't need views like that. Like, you don't need to get crazy amount of views, you don't need to get millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, or even tens of thousands of views, because you want to make most of money. So basically what you should be focusing on is basically cash collected. It's the only thing that you should optimize for. You shouldn't optimize for views itself. Or no, maybe you want to go viral. If you want to go viral, then probably courses are not really for you. Then probably dancing on TikTok is better for you. But basically what you should optimize the person selling courses is basically as much cash collected as possible and as much profit as possible. So if I could just summarize it, all of that in step-by-step plan is basically really simple. Firstly, find your niche and find your ideal client persona. This is really important because then you would know what exact type of videos you need to be creating. And since you know your niche, since you know your ICP, make 2-3 videos solving real ICP pain. For example, for me, this was 9-to-5ers and they wanted to add few K every single month to their 9-to-5 salary with no more than 2-3 hours every single day. I just recorded videos how they can add few K every single month to their 9-to-5 salary, how I was spending 2 hours every single day to make 30k a month from Snapchat business, etc, etc. And since you made these videos, drive all the traffic to the VSL page. This is really important. This is how you're gonna qualify and book all of the calls. And the thing I love with all of the pages, instead of just straight calendar link, is because we can just track everything. Like, you can track how many leads you are losing on the VSL page, on the opt-in page if you have an opt-in. You can track how many people you lose on the forum. If you have a type forum, you can track exactly which questions are basically losing people inside the funnel, etc, etc. Then, and if you qualify people and they book a call, now pre-call process, this is really important thing. This is between booking a call and closing the people. And if you pre-qualify them good, then just close the person with the high ticket offer. And you also need to keep in mind that that's not actually all, because you can sell people, but you need to deliver them. Like, I'm a big believer that you should deliver to all of the people. I want to deliver to everyone I'm working with, because I work personally with every courser one-on-one, scaling their course past 20k a month, and right now I deliver to everyone. And this is my goal, to deliver to as much people as possible. I want to keep my delivery rate to 100%. So if you close high ticket offer, then just deliver people value, because you as a person, you promise them something. So right now you just deliver the value that you promised them. And since you deliver value, then you get happy clients, and happy clients get word of mouth and referrals plus upsells. This is really important thing, because it's true way to convert people. The client is happy and he gonna recommend it to his friends, they will buy it because their friend has really high trust to them. So this is how you can actually convert without converting itself. You need to keep in mind that none of this matters if you don't know exactly what you're selling and to who you're selling. And actually I recently recorded a video how you can create great offer that sells for yourself, how you can find your ICP, how you can target those people. Basically my whole channel is how to make more money from course, but I think this video is gonna be really helpful for you right now. So go watch that video, how to create a great offer, and let's make you more money from your course.